Hi everyone, it's Heather. Welcome back into the Paper Castle. I just wanted to show you guys how I try and stay organized, or how I'm planning on staying organized in 2015. I know it's the digital age and everyone has calendars and reminders and all kinds of things on their phone and their computer and all that, but I love paper and I'm very old school when it comes to that kind of thing. Plus, I'm very visual. If I don't have like a hard copy of something staring me in the face, I will ultimately forget it. It's almost a guarantee. So this is what I have hanging on the side of my refrigerator at all times. I've used these calendars for years and I love them. I'll show you why I like them so much in a minute. This is the original pocket calendar from Avalanche. This is the one that is on the side of the fridge so my whole family can see it at all times and I can write everybody's stuff on it. And the best thing about it, you know, other than the fact that they're gorgeous calendars, is that it has, every month has 2 pockets where I can put in all the important paperwork that needs to be signed for school, invitations, tickets for events, everything. Everything is right here. So my family knows if there's something going on, more than likely everything they need for it is going to be right here in the calendar. So I've done that for a long time now. And when I was younger, I used to have a planner and I used to be meticulous about writing in it. And then of course I had kids and that kind of all went out the window. But you know, planners are really big this year. There's tons of planner videos on YouTube. So I decided to try it again. The only problem was that with some of the more popular ones, they're very expensive. And that's just not in my budget right now. And by expensive, I'm talking like, you know, $35 to $50 for a planner, which just couldn't swing right now. But I found a really comparable one at Walmart. And this is it. I bought this yesterday. And I saved this so I could show this to you guys. This is the See It Bigger planner from Plan Ahead, which my husband, if he sees this, will make fun of me right off the bat and say that I need one of these See It Bigger things because I'm old and going blind. But that's besides the point. Anyway, I picked this up yesterday at Walmart, and this one is only $7.97. It's a big planner, which works for me because I'm not going to really be carrying it all over the place with me. I might get a little one to throw in my purse, but this one, for the most part, will stay here, except for probably when we go on vacation. But it's 9 by 11. It's got a nice plastic cover on the front and this laminated page here, and it's got all these pages in here for your personal information, emergency, what else? Then you've got your medical information, doctors. This is great for anybody that has a babysitter and you just want to leave all the information right there for them. It's right here. Your financial information, which obviously, you know, you're not writing all your account numbers and everything in it. It's just the last 4 digits of your credit card if you choose to put it there, just in case you lose your card and you don't want to have to go looking for all your statements and that kind of stuff. Insurance, auto insurance, life insurance, mortgage, disability, household numbers, which the electric company and the cable company, I'm going to write their numbers in there right away because I call them probably on a weekly or bi-weekly basis because we either have a problem with the power or the cable constantly. It's ridiculous. Then it has calendars for 2015 all the way to 2017. Then there is a calendar for all the holidays for 2015 and 16, And the thing that I like about this is not only gives you the date, but it gives you the day of the week, which is helpful. Then you have like your kind of perpetual calendar where you can just list all your important days of the year, birthdays, maybe a wedding or, you know, something big that's going on. Then you go into the months and go to January. Each month has a big 2-page spread, which, as you can see, I've started January already. And everybody has a different color pen, which I'll show you in a minute. And then over here on the side is a whole section where you can just write, you know, your either to-do lists or you know, the birthdays and occasions that are going on that month, whatever you want to use it for. And then you go into the regular weekly spreads. You have a lot of room. You even have a full space for Saturday and Sunday, where a lot of them, they shrink them down to like half the size so you don't have room to write. And then you also have a whole section down here for notes. And obviously that goes through the whole year. I've already started decorating mine, like Florida. Oh my Lord, I can't wait to go to Florida. That says pit stop because we're on the Daytona 500. Valentine's Day. And my daughter, she already saw this, and the little sneak tried to snatch it already, and tried to snatch my pens. And I told her that if she wants, I will get her her own, which now I have to do because she's fallen in love with this, especially since she saw me put all the stickers and everything inside. I already decorated for Valentine's Day and again for Florida. But anyway, when you go to the back, then you have spaces for, you have lots of pages of notes, probably 10 or 12 pages of just plain note paper. Then you have probably, I don't know, 8 to 10 pages of contacts with address, home, office, email, cell phone, fax. I don't even really use fax numbers that much anymore. But then after that, you also have, I think, 3 or 4 pages where you can put important websites, logins, and passwords if you choose to do that. So I really, really like it. I'm gonna cut out some paper and make some pockets down here on the bottom inside this cover and probably inside this cover. This one also came with October, November, and December of last year, which I'm probably going to tear out since I don't need that, so that, you know, this will be a little bit smaller. And so that was $7.97, and then along with that, I also purchased 1 pack of colored pens. These are Bic Inkjoy pens. If you can see that, if it's going to focus, I don't know. There we go. Bic Inkjoy. You get, I think there's 9 initial colors, and then you get doubles of, I think, the pink and the blue, and I think the purple. So these were $3.50. So for a little over 10 bucks, you can have all the pens you need and a really nice planner instead of spending $50. And I also wanted to show you guys, I'm also keeping track of eBay in here. And YouTube. I'm trying to write down when I upload videos so I can kind of see how many videos I'm putting up every month, and, you know, as a motivational feature for me. And then with eBay, I'm also putting that down here in red, trying to keep track of how many things I'm listing every day, or, you know, if I have a really good sales day, or maybe I put my sales for the week over here, something like that. So if any of you want to get a little bit more organized in 2015 and you need hard copies like me, but you don't want to spend all the money, then I would go to your local Walmart and look for one of these Plan Ahead See It Bigger planners. But thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.